Yo guys, what's going on? Back with my latest video. So as you guys all know, Disney Plus dropped a few days ago, and pretty much what my whole life has been ever since has been binge watching on old shows and movies from Disney Plus. So it got me to thinking, what Funko Pops should they make from these shows that are streaming right now on Disney Plus? So I made a list. I figure I'll share it with you guys and get your thoughts as well, what pops you think should be on there. But these are my top 7 pops I think that Funko should make right now from Disney movies and TV shows that they have not already made. So let's get right into it. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this list, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below as well, and hit the bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post new content. So let's get right into the list. Again, I've been binge watching Disney Plus pretty much non-stop for the last 2-3 days since Disney Plus has dropped, and I just, this is making me want to buy more Funko Pops as always. So I figured I'd shoot this video out to you guys, as well as hopefully Funko watches it so they can make those pops. I did do a video in the past with pops I think that Funko should make, and about 6 months ago, and I think they made, I don't know, a handful of them already. So maybe Funko's watching this, so I figure it's a good time to do this, and hopefully they make these. So the first one I have on my list is the Beagle Boys.
No, what I meant to say was, thanks for getting us out.
So the Beagle Boys were like the evil henchmen on DuckTales. They worked for Magica the Spell, and they were, iconic. We all grew up watching them. I don't know if they had names or not. Drop down in the comment section below if you know. But DuckTales is a classic cartoon from the 80s, early 90s. 90s kids watched it as well. You had that amazing theme song. From DuckTales we all know and love, and these guys were just really cool characters. Them as a 3-pack would be really dope. I think Funko could make that like a Comic-Con exclusive, and it would fly out the shelves. People love DuckTales. All the DuckTales pops they've made in the past have all sold pretty well, and yeah, I just don't know why they haven't made this one yet, because it's a really easy one to make it a 3-pack, and I think it would fly off the shelf. So first one I have on my list is the Beagle Boys from DuckTales. Alright guys, so the second pop I have on the list, it's kind of surprised they have not already made it, because as far as I'm concerned, this is a pretty prominent character in Disney. A lot of the characters I have on here are a little bit under the radar, but this one I was kind of surprised it didn't make already, and it's Kovu from Lion King 2.
What have I taught you? Simba is the enemy.
Lion King 2 was a good movie to me. It was a good sequel. I remember seeing that in the movie theaters, and it was kind of, cool to see another lion introduced into that franchise. Kovu was a really dope lion. He's a different color, kind of stood out as an outsider, and just all around a cool character. They made Sora from Kingdom Hearts into a lion before they made Kovu. I think it's Kovu's time to shine. I think he needs a Funko Pop, and I think Funko should definitely make that right away. His mom, I forget what her name is, Sarabi. She's cool as well. If they made a Funko of her, I wouldn't be upset, and I'd buy it as well. But Kovu definitely needs to shine and get a Funko Pop. So he's number 2 on my list. Kovu needs a Funko Pop right now. Alright guys, so number 3 on my list, I was thinking a little bit outside the box on this one, but this was a show that we all grew up with as 90s kids, or my generation grew up as 90s kids. It's Lizzie McGuire's little cartoon thing.
That's something you don't hear very often.
So I don't really like People Pops too much, but I actually did like Lizzie McGuire growing up. That show was kind of good. I was more of a Disney, or more of a Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network guy, but from time to time I flip over to Disney, and this show always got my attention. But the little cartoon that Lizzie had, I think would look really good as a Funko Pop. I don't want them to make the actual People Pops, but the cartoon definitely deserves her own pop. It was like Lizzie's inner conscious kind of spoke to her, and kind of gave her the confidence to do things in the show, and making her the Funko Pop would be pretty dope. I think it'd be pretty easy for Funko to make that one as well. Alright guys, so the next pop on my list, I think it's kind of crazy that Funko has not made it already, because it's just an iconic Disney movie. One of the most classic Disney movies of all time, Fantasia. They've made that Sorcerer Mickey. I think they made a couple different ones from him, The Apprentice Mickey, and Chernabog, which I still really want to get off my wish list. Want to get that. If anybody has it, let me know. But the Fantasia brooms from Fantasia. I don't know why they haven't made it. You know, it doesn't really look like a Funko Pop, but they do a lot of Pops that aren't really can look like Funko Pops and have those eyes. But these brooms are an iconic Disney character. We all know them, and it fits right into the Sorcerer Mickey scene from Fantasia. And it's kind of amazing to me that Funko hasn't made these yet. These would be an instant purchase for me, because those brooms were always funny for me growing up. And I just definitely think Funko should make that one, as well as some other ones for Fantasia as well. That movie has a whole lot of characters that I think Funko could develop into characters as well for their lines. So the brooms from Fantasia, I definitely think deserve a Funko Pop as well. Alright guys, so number 5 on my list, again, these aren't in any order, just what I came up with when I was watching and binge watching on Disney Plus, is Bonkers.
Totally nuts.
Bonkers.
No ifs, ands, or buts,
Bonkers.
Someone's stealing the show. Casey, I gotta go.
Oh, Bonkers is one of those shows that not a whole lot of people watched. I don't know why, because it actually is pretty a funny show. It reminds me of like the Looney Tunes or like Animaniacs. It doesn't feel like a Disney show at all. It really feels like you're watching Animaniacs. But Bonkers, he was a cop or like a toon character that was a cop over all the other toon characters in, I guess, Disney world or whatever. But he was a funny character. I grew up with having the toys. I think he came on Toon Disney, the show came on Toon Disney. I didn't have Toon Disney growing up, so I didn't watch it too much, but I remember watching it from time to time and also having all the toys back in the 90s. But I think he should make a good character, because Funko likes making those characters that are kind of under the radar and, you know, have a cult following for like the Comic-Cons and stuff. So I think this definitely would fit in with being a con exclusive or you know, even a store exclusive. But I think Bonkers himself definitely deserves a Funko Pop as well. Alright, so number 6. This was the biggest surprise when I was making this list, that Funko has not already made something from this movie. Funko has not made a single Funko Pop from Tarzan. So that was kind of crazy to me. Tarzan's not the favorite of a lot of people from the 90s era of Disney movies, but it definitely was a good movie to me, and I think at least Tarzan deserves his own Funko Pop, as well as maybe that gorilla, the elephant, and maybe that hunter, I forget his name, and Jane. I just definitely think Tarzan, the movie, deserves some Funko Pops. There hasn't been a single one yet. Maybe there's something in the works for them that I don't know about. But definitely a Disney movie that has not been tapped at all for any Funko Pops, and I think that Funko should definitely get on that right away on making a line for that movie. Alright guys, so in my last video where I suggested Funko Pops that Funko should make, I did mention that they should make a Zeus Pop. I still stand by that, but there's 2 other things that stand out to me now, 6 months after shooting that video, that Funko should make. Funko's right now in love with 10-inch Funko Pops for whatever reason. I'm not a huge fan of the 10-inch Funko Pops, but they are a big fan of it. So if they're gonna make 10-inch Funko Pops, I definitely think there's untapped potential with Hercules, with Hydra.
Definitely not good.
And Cerebus.
Wonder Boy, you are too much.
Let her go.
Get a grip. Come here.
I think those as 10-inch Funko Pops would be amazing, especially Hydra. Actually, Cerebus would be amazing too. They both have 3 heads. They would be huge Funko Pops. It's almost like getting 3 in 1. And I think they would be amazing Funko Pops. They don't need to be the regular 4-inch. They definitely deserve to be 10-inch Funko Pops. And I think if they got on that right away, those would be instant sellouts, especially for like a con or something like that. So Cerebus and Hydra are the last ones I think that they should add and make Funko Pops for. I can make this list into 100 different Pops from watching Disney Plus. There were so many memories from watching this channel or watching this streaming service. I forgot about a whole lot of these shows, like Mighty Ducks. The TV show deserves Funko Pops. The Aladdin Sultan, I don't know why he doesn't have his own. I can go on and on and on. But these were my top 7 I think that Funko should turn into Funko Pops right away. But drop down in the comment section below what you think Funko should make, and if you agree with my picks. As always, if you've not already smashed that like button, hit that like button down below, and hit the subscribe button if you've not already, so you're updated to more videos just like this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Enjoy watching Disney Plus, and let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much. See you later.